Oh, welcome back, you lovely weirdos, to this, the FIFA 17 IX. Gotcha. It's the Manchester United girl, yes. Yeah, I kind of messed up in the last episode, but, you know, maybe subliminal. Really enjoying that IX career mode. And guys, in this episode, we are going up against Arsenal and Schalke in the second leg of Europa. And guys, a little bit of an update. In real life, I met up with the legend, the man, the myth, the freaking boy himself, Jason Flickiify. He flew down all the way from Seattle just to come visit little old me in LA. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. He was down here for a work thing. We met up, and I took him out to the best ramen spot in the towns. And let me tell you, Jason was a beast. He like ate the whole goddamn ramen and drank all the soup. And I was like, that is not a good blend. That is not a good blend at all. But anyway, good times, Jason. Shout out to Jason. If you don't, if for some odd reason you have not checked out Flickiify's channel, I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. And yeah, go ahead and check him out. Quality dude. What a beast. Speaking of beasts, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is still starting up ahead of Donald Briel and Bola, except for, you know, for this big match. Not because I feel like he's necessarily better, but just stamina, man. Just wrecking us right in the booty hole, man. Just fisting, double fisting right up in there. Stamina, why do you gotta be a thing? Fitness, why do you have to be a thing? Especially up against the likes of Arsenal and Arsenal. Always fireworks when these two teams meet, especially with their managers having a storied history behind themselves. Peter Cech, Debuchy, Mustafi, and all them good faces. And on the bench, Mertesacker starting on the bench along with Aaron Ramsey and Giroud not in the starting lineup as well. Manchester United starting kind of a makeshift backline. Hector Bellerin, the ex-Arsenal man, returns to go ahead and face his team, while you have Jonathan Tah, Kurt Zouma, and Mattiello in there. Pretty much all second teamers, except for, well, does Bellerin actually start ahead of Valencia? I might actually prefer Valencia if you guys would believe it. But there we go. Early on, can we get something a little bit going on? Mattiello, good stuff, stealing away from Mustafi. And there we go, on the attack. Fabinho gets to Memphis. Kieran Gibbs takes him down. Does the referee call for anything? Early decision to be made. And I would argue a poor decision that was made right there. Then Fabinho, a little bit of a tester-pester. You know, but easy work for Peter Cech. Then Ozil. Oh, look at those eagle eye spotting Debuchy does in Mattiello. Gets to the byline, cuts it back. And Coughlin with a CDM finish. And that would finish off the first half. Not all too many, you know, not all too many highlights. But if you guys know, Manchester United, we do our business. We do our dirty work in that second half right here. And look at this play, guys. Look at this play that's about to come up. This is the most Arsenal I've ever seen Arsenal play in a FIFA game. Look at these tiki-taka, small little passes, cutting back. Look at that lovely little back heel right there. Putting it over, just fine and biding their time until they find the space. Debuchy onto the shot to Hale. Get over there! What are you doing? Almost lost my voice there. Woo! I've just hit puberty. I've gone through the Yu-Gi-Oh transformation. All of a sudden, and now my voice is a lot lower. Oh, wait, no. I just sounded like a transvestite there. Speaking of transvestites, Hector Bellerin on the counterattack, winning away from his ex-teammate, and we are jettisoned for Memphis Depay, floating into the middle. Little lucky bouncer to Zlatan. Goes ahead. Great little turn from Honda. Beautiful Swedish man. Well, I mean, ethnically, what is he? He's like Bosnian, like Croatian, I believe. You guys can correct me, but look at this. This is something that I learned from Fut, man. I see the danger coming to space, read the play. A little, beautiful little pirouette, if you will, from the Japanese international. And then just Zlatan was in acres of space. Beautifully timed, onside. Peter Cech, you ain't going to save that, my friend. You're a good keeper, but the wily old fox has been outdone by an even wilier and older fox. Spoiled. Is Zlatan older than... Are they the same age? I think they're both like 35 or some shit, right? Anyway, can we get a second? Can we put the dagger in? Fabinho linking up with Draxy, man. But no destroyer for Drax in this one. And then Hector Bellerin, what a stalwart, gets it away, but lucky bounce for them. Lucky bounces for everyone. David De Gea there to go ahead, clean up the mess, and once again, put it on the bounce can. And we are away. Look, we got the numbers across the field. Draxler spots him, beautifully played in on goal. Heung-min Son just put it away. Son! I'm transferring him, man. It's just, there are certain players on this team that just don't do it for me, man. Heung-min Son, I mean, he did score a crucial goal in the last one, but like him and Griezmann, I don't know, just not my type of players, guys. They just don't do enough for me. Then Jonathan Tah, dangerous defending there. A dangerous game of the Dark Arts they're playing, but Bellerin, there to go ahead, clean up. Zouma, enough strength and pace to get away from the defenders. pushing it up the field, and the danger is done, and that game is done. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-0 win, cagey stuff, and a moment of brilliance on one counterattack is the difference in this crucial match for us. The disappointment, once again, just it's a bit of a replay thing for Arsenal fans, yeah. Arsenal TV is going to have a bit of fun once more on this one. Arsenal. You're a living meme of a team. That's all you guys are. That's all you guys are lately. There we go. Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting an 8.8. And then you can see we are actually outplayed, man. Possession-wise, we did okay, but they had more shots. Same shots on target. We just had a brilliant chance. And the guy that we put our faith in stepped up with the right movement. And we got to business in the second half. And business is a booming. There we go. We're going to go ahead and train up all the usual youngster suspects. Saul, you know, Rashford, and all the other sexy motherfuckers as we go into the second leg. The first leg, of course, we did score 2 goals. I think, was it 2 away goals or was it 2? Yeah, I think it was 2 away goals. So we're starting quite pretty in this one, but we're still starting. A lot of our first teamers, you know, I'm putting a lot of faith into Europa. I feel like we're quite comfortable in the EPL as of now, so I think our focus should be more of the cup matches early on, so I'm kind of resting more of the high-end players. Well, not the high-end, you know, pretty good depth on here, but a lot of the big boys for more of the cup matches, so that's kind of my reasoning right there. Speaking of players that I have not been a huge fan of since getting on the team, I know people swear by him, but for some reason, he scored 1 great goal for me, and he's yet to really show. So, make or break, end of the season, last quarter of the season, the home stretch. Can Griezmann do enough to keep his spot on this team, or do we move on? Do we try on? You know, he's worth a lot of moolah dollar bills, yo. We can get some mad scroll for him, or we can bring in, you know, the likes of, you know, some pretty big mofos out there. Gonna go testing his spot, dude. We're actually gonna start him in a non-traditional position because I haven't really been liking him at the striker. I don't know, he's just like a little bit too weak for me. Doesn't have that killer pace, doesn't have that strength to hold off, especially in career mode. I would say even more than FUT. Like that's kind of a thing. Like you just need that strength. And speaking of which, we're into the Stambuli. Going ahead on the overlap. Xhaka coming inside, coming in. Great little movement from them. Dinky Dinks, and David De Gea called again to be the hero of the day. Well done. Let's spend your number 1. Apparently, I've become a gruff smoker in that meantime. Guys, flip it into the middle. David De Gea, good punch in hand, goes ahead and Hadoukens it out. But then Maximilian goes ahead. Don't do it, Pegasus. And there we go. Anthony Martial on the defensiveness. And then Griezmann's going to go ahead and show a bit of pace. And then he's going to go ahead and show a bit of more pace. And then he's going to go ahead and show a bit of more pace. Absolutely rinsing through. And it's Luke Shaw finding his way to the back post. And I don't think that is much of a pass or a shot, but it just his momentum tackles the ball into the back of the net right here. Look at this. Just toe pokes it. Slides the touches. Let's see it one more time. Yeah, just grazes him and places it perfectly. Farman, an absolute fantastic keeper in both FUT and in career mode, but yeah, can't really do all too much there. Lovely stuff. And Luke Shaw, I think, scoring his first goal of the season. I might be mistaken, but definitely his first goal in EuroLeague. And hey man, Griezmann, I was talking that mad shit. I was smearing that booty stuff all over thy name. And the Griezmann was like, shut the fuck up, BMOnus. I'm here, and I'm here to stay. And the Frenchman doing me dirty, but then right back in it, seconds later it seems. The hunter has come, and we are his prey. Lovely stuff. This basically the same tactic over here. A player streaking down the wing, flips into the middle, and then it's just, you know, it's placement over power. Lovely stuff, attacking the byline, goes ahead, flings it across driven, and there's enough power on the pass that all he has to do is just direct it into the side netting. Exquisite little, you know, tidy little finish there from the Huntsman. And there we go. It made it a little bit more interesting. It's like, oh, we give up 2 away goals. That's not that good. And then Donald Briombolo showing us what he can do, man. That strength to just bully his defenders away from him. And then the skill moves to actually do you know, like to do scoop turns and to do Verba spins. Absolutely dynamic, you know, offers this level. I mean, like Zlatan can do that too. He just doesn't have that turn of pace after he beats the man. And then what I'm even saying, David De Gea going ahead, forced into another save. And the Huntsman, 45th minute, goes ahead, controls it, but that would be it. 1 goal apiece early on. We still have the 2-goal on aggregate lead, but, you know, they were coming. Could we finally put one more away? Mkhitaryan into the middle, goes ahead. Little stuff. Patient play! And, man, this is the game of the dinky dinks, and a game... They often say that sports can be a game of inches, and that is what this is, man. Patient play from Mkhitaryan. Usually this pass gets intercepted, but the timing, the weight of it is just absolutely perfection. Look at that. Meticulous passing from the Manchester United men. Putting it right on the noggin, and then you go. Toe poke it into the side. We've only seen side netters in this match. Fantastic play from both sides, but that has to be it. That has to be it. You know, that has to be the dagger. Or will it be? Because it just seemed like every single time that we were like, all right, done and dusted. All right, let's pack it up, boys. Bring in some newbies. We're going in. You know, let's bring in some fresh legs. Just see this game out. Marcus Rashford, Fosu Mensah, Heung-min Son coming in for Saul, Mkhitaryan, and Antoine Griezmann, who's put up one of his better showings for us of Manchester. I must admit that. But as I was saying, it just seemed that every single time we would score, it would awaken them. Goretzka going ahead, looking up. Beautiful. Just one pass absolutely does it in. Konoplyanka does something extremely rare. I've only seen maybe done twice, and that is beating David De Gea at the near post right there. Lovely stuff. Goretzka is the one who goes ahead, spots this in. Where is our defending? Yeah, Kurt Zuma way too high up the pitch. No, wait, no, that wasn't Kurt Zuma. I don't even know what's going on. How did he just tear us apart right there? You know, massive questions to be asked. And then, once again, I give it up. I'm dilly-dallying too much. Heavy touches from Son allows them to go ahead and pounce Bentaleb, flipping into the middle, but it was too late to go ahead and rescue their Europa season. We do enough, man. We stall it out, and good on Xhaka. A better performance from them, but even better performance for the man in Manchester Red. Ugh. Good stuff. Good fight, good night. We're only going to do 2 games in this one just because, you know, time things and real life and jobs and all that stuff. You don't want to hear me bitch anymore. You know what the deal is. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy all this sultry goodness, the meticulous pass and all the side net, and go ahead and smush your hard erect nipple to that like button. Team of the Year is going on right now, so I wish you all the best of luck. Remember to rub your nipples before you pull for packs. That is the key. And if you go ahead, the nip luck works out for you, go ahead, send it to me on Twitter at BMOnus. Go ahead and hit me up on there. Anyway, guys, that is thy name, BMOnus. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself. Stay humble. Be weird. Blanket.